I've tried to do this on my own for a long time now. It wasn't coming forth until I got to know about Piggy Bank last year, September. And I saved with them originally. I was able to save enough to buy a land. I said, if I can buy a land with PiggyVest, that means I can also buy a car. And I started saving for the car. And I said, okay, let me make it a surprise. Let me save towards my wedding anniversary. And then before the wedding anniversary, the car came, and here we are today. It's wonderful.
Savings is generally tagged as very hard to do because of all the discipline that comes with it. So what we've done is create a platform that basically simplifies the process. Essentially, PiggyVest helps you plan your finances better. So there are a number of stories that are very, very, very interesting for us, particularly the man who bought a car for his wife. He reached out to me personally, so he's like, he really wants to do this. He's been saving this money for a very long time. And, it was a surprise to his wife. It was in his church. He made the pastor prayed for him, announced the car. They came and did the dedication. The wife was so surprised and happy. And it just made me feel like, yes, we are running PiggyVest as a company, but there is an impact. This platform has provided them the opportunity to be able to put money aside in a very simple and easy way. In the first year, we're only able to help our users save 21 million for the entire year. But now, we're doing over 20 billion. It wouldn't have been possible for us to start PiggyVest at the time if there was no Paystack.
There are a number of ways Paystack helps PiggyVest. For example, off the top of my head, regulatory requirements, verification of our users are all done on Paystack to power our disbursements for the users to get the money, which is the end goal of the PiggyVest chain, really. Paystack does that.
It was the unique selling point for us that you don't have to think about your savings, just automate it using this. They made those processes very, very easy for us. So if funds are being sent to a particular customer and the customer hasn't received, you're able to check.
Solving a user's problem is very fast. So we have a working system and we've been doing this for 5 years together. PiggyVest's success is largely built on Paystack's success. We have grown and even at the scale at over 2 million users, Paystack is able to power that for us.
You should definitely do business with Paystack because they make your life easier.
So if Paystack tells you this thing is live, it means it's working.
That saves us a whole lot of stress.
A lot of providers like ship early, ship fast, and all of that. But then you have issues, you iterate, you go back and forth. Once Paystack tells you it's working, it works.
It's not just about enabling, collections or transfers or whatever it is. Support is key. There would not always be an uptime. But Paystack has invested so much in its support that you can trust that your business is in good hands.
Sometimes it's difficult to remember that Paystack powers other companies because of the synergy our teams have. Paystack is very intentional about making sure their merchants succeed. Paystack gives us data to help us make critical decisions. In 5 years we've been doing this together, that has really helped.
It just works. You sleep well.
They're the best guys.